We're going to look at developing an understanding of place value. And in order to do this, I'm going to take you into a different number world. So my aim is to make you a bit puzzled, make you think a little bit more deeply about stuff, but then come out the other side with a eureka moment and really amazing understanding of place value and why children find it so tricky. For our number world, we're going to be using just the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 0. So those are the only symbols, the only numerals that exist in our new number world. So we're going to do some counting together. Now for this, I need a volunteer. Now obviously if you're leading this with a staff, then it's ideal to do this with real people. However, I've got some little characters here who are going to help me. So we're going to count some straws together. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's all fine because I've got a symbol for each of those straws. I can count to 5 using a different symbol for each number. Now, however, as I add another 1 here, we've got a bit of a dilemma because I now don't have a new symbol to use for this quantity of straws. Okay, so we can still talk about the number 6. We can talk about the fact we've got 6, but we haven't got a symbol to represent that. So what could we do? Just have a little think for a minute. Now you might suggest that what I could do is to write it as 5 add 1. You'd be absolutely right, I could. But then as I add another and another, we're going to end up with quite a long addition calculation when we get up to bigger numbers. So although that would be correct, it's not necessarily going to help us as a number system. So what else could we do? Well, these are the only symbols we've got. So if I want to go back to the beginning and reuse the symbol 1, I've got to be talking about 1 something different. So at the moment this one represents 1 straw. However, if I put this group of straws together and I put them into a bundle like that, I can now talk about that as 1, but it is 1 bundle of 6 straws. So oh no, I can't give these to her because she's collecting single straws. So, oh, we need another helper. Here we go. So there you are. You can collect the bundles of 6 straws. So to write that number now, we've got 1 here and nothing there. So I've actually started a new column. So my little green man's going to be collecting bundles of 6 and my little red lady is collecting single straws. So at the moment, we've got 1 bundle of 6 and no more. So let's just carry on counting for a while. So we've got 1, 6, 1, 1, 6 and 2, 1, 6 and 3, 1, 6 and 4, 1, 6 and 5. If I just jot that down here a minute, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay, so I'm sure you can see what's going to happen next. As I give another one over here, we have no symbol to write that quantity here, so we need to gather them together and put them in a bundle of 6. 2 bundles of 6 and no single straws. So I can talk about these here. It's really important that I talk about these here as 2. 2 what? 2 bundles of 6. So we can keep going. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. As I add my 6th straw, I've no symbol to write that quantity. So I get my 6 straws, I put them in a bundle, and having put them in a bundle, they've now become 1. They've been unitized. 1 bundle of 6. So he's collecting the bundles. So we've got 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0. So stop and have a think for a minute. What would be the largest number of straws I could have with these 2 people? What's the biggest 2-digit number I can write? What would it be worth? And then as I add another straw, what will happen? Just have a little think. So if we carried on counting, we would get to the situation where we've counted to 5, made a bundle, pass it on. Make a bundle, pass it on. So we've got to the situation where we've got 5 bundles here, 5 1, 5 2, 5 3, 5 4, 5 5. So when I write 5, let's just jot that down here, 5 4, 5 5, this column is full now. She's got 5 straws. I don't have a symbol for the next number of straws. This column is full. We've got 5 bundles. So as I add another straw over here, what's going to happen? Well, initially, the same thing happens again. So I'm going to get this lot together and I'm going to put them in a bundle and pass my bundle of 6 on. But now we've got the repeat situation here that I've actually got 6 bundles. I've got no symbol to write that. So what do I need to do? I need another person. There we go. Let's move you lot over a bit. So there we are. You've got your 6 bundles. Let's have another person here. Because I don't have a symbol for writing this many bundles. I'm all right with 5, but then his column's full. So as we add the 6th bundle, we need to unitize these. Here we go. Let's put them in a box. And we're going to put the box. You can't have the box. We need a new person to collect the box. So now this person here has got one box. So that's going to be 1. We've got 0 and 0. So let's just think about how else we can talk about this box here. What's in it? It's made up of 6 bundles of 6. But also, if we tipped it all out, we would have 36 single straws. So it's important that we can think about this in those 3 different ways. It's 1 box of 36, made up of 6 bundles of 6, but also containing 36 single straws. So what I want you to do now is to just have a little look at what we've written here. And what good mathematicians do is they look really closely and they notice things. Okay, so think about our number system, our base 10 number system. Have a look at the number system we just worked in and see if you can come up with 3 or 4 things that are the same or different about those 2 systems.